All right, now it feels like fall. Betsy?
It definitely does. You know, we were near normal today. Russ and Lena, nice to see you all. And as far as the weather impacts going forward, that whole normal thing is just going to get tossed out the window because we're going to be all over the place. It's going to be a chilly start to the day tomorrow, a little bit of a fresh feel that's going on. We have clear skies that are going to continue for the rest of the evening, so it is beautiful, albeit a little cooler with the temperatures in the upper 40s now. Clear skies abound across northern Ohio. We've just seen a few kind of lingering clouds here and there. But the big story is what's happening out in the western U.S. There is a big winter storm that is impacting Colorado, New Mexico, and this will continue to move northward. The big question is, what is this winter storm going to do to Hurricane Rafael? Now, I want to take a moment to visit Hurricane Rafael because it's sitting out here in the Gulf, and typically you'd be going, oh, this is terrible. What are we talking about? But the storm itself is expected to slow down as it makes a westward progression. Anytime you have a storm system that slows down, it can do anything it wants to do. The chaos theory applies in this point, and that's why all the spaghetti plots look like this. They're just kind of all over the place. Right now, the going theory is that that winter storm is going to go to the north, and this Rafael will miss it. It'll miss the pickup, and that is why the National Hurricane Center has Rafael actually staying on a westward track and then heading down into the Bay of Campeche. Their track has changed significantly in the last 3 days. The storm is slowing down, so watch this one because we could see this pivoting back to the north if all of a sudden that winter storm decides to pick it up. So let's kind of put it all into perspective here in your big picture forecast. There's the storm system. That's the winter storm. There's Rafael way down here at the bottom. And you can see how this winter storm is moving more north than east. And I think that's what's going to miss the mark as far as Rafael goes. So now we have a big winter storm that's sitting in the center part of the country. Before it gets here, we have high pressure. So we have a beautiful day for you for tomorrow. Once we get into Saturday night, though, we're going to be watching the rain start to move in. So we've got a beautiful Friday. We got a nice Saturday that's setting up. Sunday right now looks like a bit of a soaker for us with rain likely throughout the day. And that same storm system will then drag down some colder air. And so we will tap into cooler air to start the week next week. As far as tonight goes, as mentioned, clear skies will continue for us. Temperatures getting down into the low 40s here in the city. But watch where your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast takes your local temperatures. We're going to drop it back into the 30s in many inland areas, and these temperatures will be a little variable as winds back off a little bit, but it is a stark change from where we have been over the last couple of days. After that, I told you the sun is going to shine. It's going to be fantastic. Temperatures are going to be right back into the upper 50s. So if you like the temperatures today, add some sunshine to that. It's going to feel good, albeit a little cold. So you can put on the cute sweater that you just bought or a new jacket or whatnot. You get to show off some of your fall fashion favorites. Then we hit Friday night football. And right now, Friday night football temperatures are looking pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if we fade back into the 40s earlier, but it does look like we should at least start the games with temperatures in the 50s. This is week 2 of the high school playoffs, of course, and that would lead us into the rest of the weekend forecast, which right now is looking pretty darn nice for Saturday. Temperatures still in the upper 50s. We're going to be in the low 60s then for Sunday as that rain moves in, as mentioned. And then as far as Veterans Day goes, partly cloudy skies. It's not expected to be too much of an issue if we're going to be headed out for any of the observances. Late day clouds on Tuesday. We get a little pop on Wednesday. That's our next frontal system that comes in. Rain arrives in for Thursday, and it looks like that's the cold front that's going to kind of drop things back into a little bit more seasonable feel for us.
After the pop.
Yeah, pretty darn nice.
Thank you.
Meteorological term there.
That's
obviously.
it. Darn.
There we go.
That's exactly what I said.
You did.
I'm just reminding everyone.
Thank you, Betsy.